I look forward for this every year. Something good has to come out of what a horrible thing it was. Nobody asked me if I wanted to lose my daughter.
Her boss called me that morning, Tuesday morning, asked me where she was. I thought she was upstairs sleeping, but she wasn't. He said, no, her car's up here in front of the bar where she worked. So I went up there. Car was locked, which was very unusual. Nothing was out of place. I called the Illinois State Police. They came out. They were not going to put it out on the radio for 48 hours because she was an adult. And he asked me, he said, do you think there was foul play? I said, yes. Her body was found on Tuesday, April 27th, at the reservoir in Livingston, Illinois. She had been kidnapped from the place where she worked. She had been driven about 8 miles. I'm sure everybody knows what a tire iron is, and she was hit in the skull 6 times with a tire iron, strangled and drowned. She was my 4th child and my 3rd daughter. She was 21 years old, left 2 sons. They were 2 and 3 at the time. Nobody should have to die like that. Nobody. I was asked by the Department of Probation and Parole if I knew anyone who would be interested in coming into the prison and speaking to the inmates. And right away I said, no. But I asked some of the people in my group and they all said, yeah, we want to come. So we started 6 years ago. We started a prison in Potosi, Missouri to come in and talk to the inmates. We came in an evening. We only talked for 2 hours. When we left, we said, we have to go back. There's too many questions. I thank every inmate whenever I come to visit, thank them for taking this class.
No amount of fancy footwork and marching can ever undo any of the harm that we have caused.
For learning what it's like to be a real victim. I've had men stand up in the class and say, you have done all this for us, what can we do for you? What you can do for me is pass this program along. If you never get out of here, then you pass it to the guy in the cell next to you, to the guy out on the yard. If you're going to get out, then you take it out there on the street with you. That's my goal, finally, that they will all take this with them. And hopefully someday, I'm sure I won't be here by then, but someday we can save one family from having to go through what I've gone through and many of the other people.